Alright, Simloss, what do you got for us?
Why should I?
Me and Elf with Harmony would be the best actual thing here. Let's see, none of you do any damage, which is a problem. And you also don't do any damage. Actually, you kind of do.
Oh no.
This is Elven land, upon which your
Technically, we have a
kind
chance of
dies.
killing that guy. Still have a chance. Still have a chance. Make it a highlight. Let's go. All skill, right? Today we're going to be playing some good old Harmony. There were a couple changes. So some cards we wanted to try out in Harmony, like Oak, which we tried out in Symbiosis, and Oak Critters, and they seemed alright. But I tried a bunch of different versions of Harmony, and I ended up going back to a more standard one with Guerilla Tactics. I don't think I ever really made a video. Actually, I'm pretty sure I never made a video on Guerilla Tactics Harmony, so we're going to do that today. Usually I did Call of Harmony. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So let's take a look at what we've got going on. So, we got Guerilla Tactics. Really, it's here for Shiru. You boost your Shiru up, and or you move the opponent's units to like, get pinged down, and then Shiru blows up stuff. It's a very threatening play the opponent has to like be wary of. And in my games lately, people aren't going super tall, so it actually is a pretty good punish to stuff like raids that spam out a bunch of abominations. Although this Fall Blood pings the abomination, stuff like that, but it can be quite good. Super good against Cleaver and Cleaver's muscle, but you don't see that very often. Just see it against me. But anyway, we are playing Guerilla Tactics. We're playing Cursed Scroll. We really need to find that the Saskia or Dana early, whichever one you want to go for. Usually, you want both early. The Handbuff really does matter, but the Dana can be a good finisher later on if you're playing against a non-control deck. Against a control deck, you really don't want her as a finisher because they'll just kill your cards, because most of your stuff's engines, so they'll mostly kill it before this gets good value. But if you're playing things that aren't dangerous, they might leave them alone. You never really know, but I like going with the hand buff effect. But Saskia Commander is usually a higher priority. If you have both, though, it's nice. Then we're playing Simloss. It is a double thin for the deck off of the backup plans, and it also synergizes incredibly well with the scenario because all the things you get off backup plan tend to have 2 or 3 categories, so the scenario boosts them quite a bit. Really big tempo play there, and probably what you want to be going for. If you can at all make it happen, that's what you want to do. As far as the rest of it, we do have the Shiru. Like I said, we've got Call of Force for consistency. Also nice to give Shiru points so you can fluctuate him a little bit there. The Dusk Aspect is your finisher. We have Poisons. I haven't seen a ton of tall cards, but Poison's pretty good value, right? Got the Willows, we got the 2 Forest Whispers, and the Rangers. If you don't think you need the extra Poisons from Whispers, you can put them out for something else. Then we do have the Percival. He's your best follow-up to the Mysteries. Most of the time you go Mysteries, you play Percival, or you play the best one to trigger the last stage for Convergence, because you get the trigger on him right away. So you go like Mysteries, Antharian, Percival, you're pretty happy. But if they heatwave your scenario, it doesn't feel great. We don't have our own heatwave either, so we actually are technically in Devotion, so it's just really hard to fit any removal cards in the deck without sacrificing the Simloss backup plan play, which is just so much tempo that's kind of hard to justify. I tried without it, but missing the Simloss backup plan just feels really bad, so I went back to putting it in. If you wanted to, one thing you can do is if you want to cut Upper Vision, or maybe even cut the backup plan of Simloss, is you can always go Brayhen, since you are playing the movement leader. Where is it? I tried this out too. Just use Brayhen and use one of your leader charges to move something at the end of the row, and then Brayhen kills it, or use Brayhen to kill it because people don't play around him most of the time. It's always an option. But I found that most of the time I wanted the tall removal was not necessarily in a long round, and sometimes the Adrenaline 3 wasn't enough. So we do have those Poisons, we got the Percival, backup plans, Antharians, Rangers, all this is pretty normal. Then we just have the Bronzes here for our Saskia and our Mysteries. We've got the Elf, the Berserkers. I like Berserkers. You could go Miners instead. Berserkers are more value and help set up potential kills on Rangers or backup plans, whereas minors protect your engines a little better. It's completely up to you which one you want to go for. Then we have the Abandoned Girl, Cat, which are just category tags here. The 2 Chameleons, the 2 Forest Whispers we mentioned. I went in with 1 Oak Critters. You could swap this around. This could be like a Dryad Fledgling for more harmony. Could be kind of whatever you want. But I want the Oak Critters. It did get that 1 base power buff, which makes it much... It's not as bad to pull off of the Saskia anymore. And since we're already in Devotion, I figured we'd try it out in the deck. I like 1 better than 2 just because you really don't want to get it off the Saskia, but with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14 choices for Saskia to pull. It's unlikely she hits 1, like twice as unlikely as if you had 2. Although I don't actually know the coding on how she picks, if she picks by like category or by card. So I'm not too sure about that, but we went with the Oak Critters. And yeah, that's the deck. Nothing too revolutionary, pretty standard for the Harmony, but considering we've only ever really done Call of Harmony videos, I figured we shouldn't do one on this deck, just because I always liked Harmony. But let's get into it and see how it does. Guerilla Strike. Guerilla Strike. Guerilla Tactics. It used to the... Not used to, but a while ago, the Ethne leader was the Precision Strike one. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got Dana, we've got Saskia. That's a good start. Kind of want this Purify here, I think. Don't want that. Don't want that. Let's see what he's playing. He does have a Magic Lamp. Interesting. Makes me think it might be the control deck with all the just movement damage, which would be annoying for us to deal with. Very annoying. Like the constructs with the movement. Usually you see that Precision Strike, but it is annoying to face. Alright, Oneiromancy Maxi. We're playing something, I don't know what it is, and it's weird.
Another little thunderbolt.
That's a strange play to me.
I kneel before no one. That is all I need.
Could be bombs, but again, usually Precision Strike, right? Could be Renfree. Okay, this is probably Renfree. We have a really nice option of the... a 50-50 on this Berserker to ping his guy. That's not bad. We also just have the second Ranger to kill it, which is much better.
While you still stand.
I'm a little confused on what this is still. Because now it's not Renfree. Who knows? It's just probably... Whenever you don't know, just say it's mid-range. Just call it mid-range. Well, that was the worst card to pull there. Milva? Got the Milva. Come on. Yeah, mid-range control. Just movement control. Okay, so we were right the first time. That's on the board now. That's probably not correct. The unlucky thing for us is we can't actually kill it. So he gets away with this bad play just because we don't have a damage punish in our hand. Alright. Feels really bad, but yeah, we just don't have a punish for that. He just gets away with it.
Dance with me, death.
And we waste the ping damage on it, because now it won't die. Or won't matter, because he's going to put it back in his deck. Or he's just going to hang on to it. This is weird. This guy really got away with something here. I think this makes a lot of sense.
How would I even close my ears? That's just stupid.
So let's put the Milva back this turn, right? To do range, then the Milva goes back in. Then he wasted the buff on her. Maybe we shouldn't have put the... took away the vitality, but it is what it is. Hard to say with what he's doing there. Let's play this guy.
So tired.
Do have another pull from our Saskia. It's a pretty good one. The Saboteur guy, or the Cat Witcher Saboteur, is it? Will do a lot of work for this guy now. We don't really want to let him win the round, but then again, we don't want to play these cards either. We can't let him have round control in with Shiru, so I think we just have to play this here.
Has anyone seen me parrot?
I'll get it done.
I'm probably gonna have to play the Dusk aspect too. We should be good now, though, because Saskia will pull another card. Like, we have at least to have Abandoned Girl. At worst, we get a draw here. And there's the at worst. That's probably bad. But it's better than, I guess. Yeah, that's bad. We really wanted a 4, but that's the only 3 we have. We could have pulled. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 2 of those. 1 and 3 we pull it. Although, being up a card here is probably good. Got these 2. This should be fine still. We had a good hand going into this. Don't want to mess up the sim loss we're going to get with this. Even if he has the heat wave, the tempo's so low, we should be fine. We just need to dodge the Shiru. He's got 6 easy on the tactics, which gets him to 9. It's the Milva again. So he doesn't have the Shiru, I don't think. Just Milva spamming. Just in case, though, I don't think we want to play the sim loss yet. I think we do. I guess we do.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave
It does
like
clear
you were
his
barely
stuff.
one.
At least it should. I don't actually want to make little guys, because it isn't great.
Not afraid? You should be.
I think it is worth killing this. I don't think he has the points for this. He can't blow us out with Shiru. I don't think his dragon will be big enough if he's playing that. Yep, there he is.
For the revolution.
Let's push this guy melee. Hard to kill. We should be good here. And we are good here. Going up against probably Patricidal Fury Raids.
You're a fan of my work.
Not a great matchup. They have a lot of control and they scale into round 3 really well. So I don't think we can win a round 3. Problem with that is I don't know how we stop the tempo of, you know, like Sov round 2. We don't need Purifies. Then again, put this back because it's an elf, right? This is a Witcher. Put it back. So we just open with Saskia and just hope for the best. We probably need to draw Dana, because Handbuff is most likely the only way we're getting out of this situation. So I think we scroll Dana here.
Only one to walk away from this.
I'm almost tempted to scroll Call the Forest Dana, but I don't think it gets us out of reach of anything in particular. I guess Blood Eagle, Vabiorn, Raid. That wouldn't matter if we were at 8 versus 7, so we just take the Dana. And we put this back because it's a 1 of category. and the other one's potentially better. You shouldn't be able to kill this yet without Blood Eagle. Should get one more turn at least, and then its Harmony will tick. The highest damage he has, like, is 6 from either Champion's Charge or Stunning Blow with +1. As long as we... Okay, it's going to be Vabjorn into Eagle into the other guy, I guess. So we will lose our Dana next turn.
I knows it well.
But as long as we can maximize her hand buffing, I think we just play this. I think we just maximize her hand buffing. Just throw the second dwarf down. There's no way she lives this turn, even if we buff her. And honestly, I'm glad Primal Savagery isn't in round 3. Probably a good thing. See, I think we throw down you now. Get that vitality ticking.
Gonna wave to it.
It's gonna be decent value. Unlike this Oak Critters, which we pulled, unfortunately. Okay, that's a little sad. I was hoping the armor would keep us out of reach of something, but I guess the Stunning Blow got us there. Is the poison worth much? I guess it's worth something.
Daisies stand tall, dead one wish you high.
Doesn't matter the ordering between this and this, since they're both Dryads, and I want to hold the Antharian for round 2, if we can. Like, we need Scenario Simloss on even round 2, I think, to have a chance, unless he Soves now, in which case we'll lose on even, which would also be really bad. But this matchup's not very good for us. Alright, we'll just take the win here. This is as good as we could hope for, honestly. Now we just need to draw the scenario, the like Scenario Simloss stuff. Because we cannot win the round 3. Especially if he has Sove and leaders. Like, the leaders have to be gone for us to have a chance here. And we do need that scenario. What are we looking at here? We've got... Antharian is really good. Do we need 2? I mean, this is not a good card, but it is an elf. But we already have elf, so we don't need that. That's elf 2. Looking at this hand... Normally Chameleon's good, but against raids, not so much. We might be for... I think we have to risk a redraw. Okay, well, we risked and got the same thing. I think we have to force his leader and then just pray that Simloss scenario is good enough for round 3. I think that's our only realistic possible play. I think everything else loses us the game. Problem with that is Percival is really vulnerable right now. So I think we just call Percival, leader it.
I spend more time passing cabbage than I do eating it.
We do this to open. Stunning Blow can't quite kill it. It's 1 short. He's probably gonna have to use a Champion's Charge on this round. Play our Antharian. Let's play the small one first. He's probably gonna kill it, and he might overkill it more here. Go with a Gutting Slash or something, waste like 4 damage. That would have still killed the other one. I don't think you can get Champion's Charge without leadering. So the question is, do we keep boosting Percival? Yeah, so we wasted, what was that? Yeah, that had 7. We wasted the extra damage that would have still killed this. Now we go for the big one. Probably a still also dies, unfortunately. Does have that Blood Eagle also. We did play Vabjorn though, so you can't like go Blood Eagle Vabjorn, which is the most annoying play. You can, like Blood Eagle into some warrior though. Our Shiryu is at 5, which is what his guys are coming back as. So I'm wondering if we can make something happen there, because we really need something to happen this round. This is like round 3 tier and all that. We just lose.
We'll create a bubble. Like fire and iron.
I think we do just do this.
One arrow. That is all I need.
Might get Primal Savagery again here. Wouldn't be too surprising. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. We could go Chameleon. Let's go Chameleon. Maybe he doesn't have a raid he wants to spend here. He probably does though, because he can still double leader Champion's Charge. I was really hoping to get this Antherian boosted up. Maybe with the Chameleon.
Leave while you still stand.
I think it's worth moving this, just so he has to use all of his leaders if he wants to do the Champion's Charge. I don't want to just give it to him off 2 leaders. I want him to commit the full leaders if he's going to do it.
What can you know about Pain?
Walk away from this.
We could go for a big Shiryu. It'd be 15. This would proc. We play the elf. So I think we do this.
How lovely it burns.
I think we move this guy. Do the Shiryu. And then we just do this. Now he has to Sove Champion's Charge. He has to. Like, that's good for us. You could also tier. Tier would be a huge reset. But he can't have Resilience tier then. It has to be Champion's Charge. Like, for him to have a good game plan going forward.
Got my scar?
It's gonna be Sove. And we know he has Champion's Charge, which is a minus 24. If he Champion charges, we go down to 37, right? Yeah, we go down to 37. Simloss would then... I think the play is just to hold the Simloss. I think that's the play. Because we know he's going to have Champion's Charge. Or he's just going to have nothing. I mean, I'll take nothing. Okay. We didn't even have to play a card. The safe play was the pass, though, because we have to respect the Champion's Charge. We can't go down a card against him round 3.
Not in epochs, eras, eons.
Symbiosis. So 2 heavy engine decks going at it. Let's think. Again, like, we know cards we don't want in our hand. This could be probably not useful. This actually can get some good value if we can cancel out vitalities with it, so I might hold that one. Yeah, I like holding that one. Saskia, Dana, looking good. Looking pretty good here. I think we value the Dana more than the Saskia right away, just because he most likely can't answer her. So we'll just open with the Dana this time, I think. Pretty sure this is what we want to do. He's playing non-devotion with Heatwave. He might have the answer. But other than that, I don't see it. And we don't want to play into Fogs with Saskia, if it's non-devotion anyway. So I think this is the right play.
Destiny won't let us talk to strangers.
This is going to be for Aquan. All right. So Big Engine's gonna be going at it. He should win this round 1, I think. If I had to guess. As big as Shrew gets, we can probably use it, which is going to be convenient. What are we pulling here, I wonder? Maybe just a Hamadryad? Pondkeeper. That doesn't kill anything. So that's good. Chameleon's still safe. Won't be safe next turn, though. I think we go the Percival.
Has anyone seen me, Parrot?
We're gonna play the ones that hopefully don't mess up our hand buffing. This is a Treant, that's good. The only thing we're missing is Oak Critters. We could actually draw the Oak Critters. Just hold the scroll for now. Probably losing the... Oh, we're not losing Oak Critters. Not Oak Critters. The Chameleon. What are you? You're a Treant. I said that. Yeah, I think we just go for it. We have... If he's not interfering with us, maybe we can do this here, round 1. Honestly, this is not a great card to be buffing. Once it's outside of the reach of Nature's Rebuke, it's not that great to be buffing. So we might put that one back. Just draw something else to get buffed. We want to use the scroll. We definitely want to use the scroll to get this Mysteries. I think this is the best card. Nah, it's such good value though. Put this one back. It's just a category. As good as the Bleeding could be. It's just another thing you could pull off with the Saskia. We'll go with the other Chameleon. Yeah, there goes the Chameleon. We did not expect that guy to live. We do have this other one now. Like, his deck goes super tall, so I'm not concerned about Shrew not finding a target. There's the Fog, which is why we wanted to go with the Dana first. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I think we go for a poison. Honestly, this getting hit with the Fog's fine. As long as it doesn't die. Go to 1. He should purify the Aquan, which will force him to use the Order on this guy. So that's good. We drop the other poison in now. You a Dryad? You are not. You already have a Dryad, though, anyway.
The wilds shall reclaim your fields.
The only way this lives is we put it on her row. I think we accept going down 2 cards.
Dance! Dance! Dance with me, death!
Oh, he's not going to accept it. Weird that he didn't accept it. Very weird that he did not take that. Alright, we'll go with this. This looks pretty okay. We're not in a bad spot. I predicted he'd win this round. Just It's uneven, but we have so much hand buff, I think we're fine. It might actually... I said it wouldn't... I think I said Shrew wouldn't have trouble finding a target no matter how big he got. 11's pretty big. I didn't expect to get that tall. Thought we'd pull an elf at some point there, but I guess not. You, we don't really want. Don't want that. And as long as we can go like a short round with Mysteries and Simloss, I don't know though. He's gonna have Simloss plus Equinox, which is pretty good too.
I was born, and I shall die with it.
I don't want to play this scenario, but I think we're required to. Too greedy not to play it. And it will protect these two from getting played. We can probably find the value of Shiru against those Equinoxes.
The song of my people.
See, I think we do play this one. Because he gets +2 here, so we're still fine. How to do the tag counting. He might all-in us, in which case the Shiru could blow him out. We'll see.
You must banish her. I see no other paths.
So we can't kill that. Unless we get an elf off of this. I think we have to go for it, though. Not getting a second poison anyway.
Leave while you still stand.
Actually, some dwarves do damage, too. Like this does 2 damage. We'll take it.
This is elven land, dwarf, upon which your kind
I wonder if he holds the Simloss now. Like, the Shrew might actually be too big. He's gonna either have to go for it here or not go for it. I know that was really descriptive. The Equinox is either a 10 or 11. Or a 9 or a 10. If it's 9, he probably puts it on the 2 treants, so we just Shiru him. Okay, he's gonna go for it.
Act your age.
If it's a 10, we have to do leader charge ping, so hopefully it's a 9. So it is a 10. Oh, he's just dodging Shiru. That could win him the game. By dodging the Shiru there. Super dangerous, but I guess he saw the oak critters, right? Let's see, that is going to be pretty good. And then this is probably the best one.
They can hide, but there's no escape.
Your best will avenge us, Dwan.
He did dodge the Shiru, but so risky to do it that way. I guess he knows the Shiru's here, though. To be fair, he does know we have the Shiru. Well, he suspects we have the Shiru. He hasn't seen this, so he doesn't know we're Devotion. But that's why the Simloss backup plan play is so good. It's just very, very high tempo. Gave us, what, 7 points? Also, to be fair, Simloss was massively boosted. Yeah, I don't mind just dropping the Shiru. It's never hitting anything. At 11 anymore. Okay, whatever. Or 14, I should say. So yeah, he played around it. It's good by him. Sort of. 14 was too big, even with the putting 10 on these guys. We have a lot of leader charges, which is why we're okay here. What's the best cards in our deck? We have 2 redraws. Ooh, we want Oak Critters. Oak Critters is the best. Oak Critters is the best. This is pretty okay too. And I think we just make sure this lives to get the extra point. I don't see, like, he's gonna have maybe a Gourd as his best play.
No trees live longer than humans. They need protection from them. My old mate,
His best play is a Herald Gourd,
I don't care.
coupled with a Nature's Caress, Dryad's Caress here. Oh, that's pretty good too. Gets the full value plus the boosts. The thing is, Heatwave doesn't win and Gourd doesn't win. So we should, thereby, we should win.
Birds of a feather. I am one of a kind.
And there's the Gourd and we win. GG. Very interesting game. I think his best play was just a pass once we threw down the scenario, but it's not how it went.
I heard you're a fan of my work. Ardently so.
This is Handbuff? Interesting. A lot of Scoia'Tael today and not the normal decks from last patch, even though there wasn't really a patch, so it was just a new season. So kind of interesting. We do have Saskia, which is nice. We're going first, which means we get Dana, which is nice. I don't know about this Purify again. I don't think we need it. I actually want to play that out of our hand. Put second Dwarf back down. Back in the deck rather. And then just open with our Saskia.
Hold the line.
The wilds shall reclaim your fields.
I do like the Force Whisperer's ranged vitality. It's haven't shown it off yet, but it's kind of nice. Okay, until we play into the hand buff. We'll not play into it until it goes into it. Do we want to go Dana for carryover and match him? I think so. Let's take the Dana. And we'll put back, I guess we'll put back the Witcher guy. Probably has his own Dana, for being honest. We have the Farseer now. On the Torque. We're going to need to bleed these hand buff cards out. Hand buff's kind of a deck where, as long as you understand how to play against it and your deck has the tools, you should be fine. However, not every deck has the tools. There's the Farseer. Like, we're going to have to rely on poisons for tall removal, right? Which means round 2 we're going to need to have like time to develop those poisons onto his big cards, which is not the most likely thing in the world. I think we play as Dwarf. We just want to maximize the hand buffs right now. Next turn we'll play the Oak Critters.
Got business for
Yeah, like
me.
that could be a problem. But we don't have a good answer. So I think we just Oak Critters. I think we'll take Oak Critters out of the deck, but I want to experiment with it some more.
So, how are things?
Okay, now we're in actual trouble. We definitely need that poison. No holding out on that. If he's a purify for it, we are potentially in a lot of trouble. Depends what his hand looks like, but if he's playing it, he's probably got it set up, right? It's typically how it goes. Alright, we'll just accept the pass here. It's the same as if we killed it. Dana gave us a bunch of boosts. So now we have to bleed out all of the buffed cards, which would be... With Scenario Simloss, we should be able to. Not if we draw these, though. We have the perfect Harmony hand. Like, outside of this. But, you know, that's two poisons. This should be a really good setup. The only thing we're missing is our Shiru. So let's just go with our scenario. See if he has a heat wave. Hopefully he doesn't. Probably does. I was taking this long, he probably doesn't have it, which is good. It's also good he didn't play a Dana at any point there. Play this little guy. So if he doesn't have... The only thing is, it's not Renfree, as we saw the Circle of Life. If we didn't see the Circle of Life, I would have thought it was Renfree and played around Brayhen or something, but we don't see that. Second Circle of Life. And then we infuse. Percival. Let's look for a good card here. We have Dryad, Elf, Beast, Treant in our hand, so Dwarf would be good. We got 3 Elves. Okay. That's less good. Can we use? Aha, but we can use Farseer. Because we have this unbuffed card in our hand, +4. Alright, we're playing Farseers now too. Why not? Ithleen, this is just full-on hand buff. So he's going to have an Aglace. Like, this does not make sense unless there's an Aglace as well. Has to be full hand buff value. Like, Sheldon, Aglace, just all of that. Which means as long as it's out of his hand, his deck should pretty much be dead round 3. As long as we get that and the Torque and all the big stuff out. That being said, it's kind of hard to get all of it out. We need to play one of the big cards soon, so we can start poisoning. It's not one of the big cards. It's going to be the bounty, right? Yeah, bounty. Bountiful Harvest. Probably has Torque on one of the sides, because it always starts in the edge of your hand. Well, in your hand, rather. These cards are going to be so big. I think we need the... I think we just have to go for the Simloss. Just all in. And hope we can get all the cards out of his hand. So we need to poison something really big. Or even time out his turn, that'd be nice. That was ranged. 3? Okay. Let's see. We'll give this the second one. And then... I think we do the Simloss here.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely 1.
We might be able to use that for some value.
Wow.
Hopefully we can get a point. Now we should be able to get him. He should play a big card, and we should be able to start poisoning, is what I'm thinking here. The Sheldon is scary because it might kill our Willow, which would be not great. But Sheldon's like the least common card. That's equal to the buff value, right? Yeah, so do 6 damage. We play this one and just poison one of these. The Bonded won't kill it, only Sheldon would. I don't want to invest the leader charge if he does have the Sheldon. Especially not while Shiru's still in our deck. Potentially a really tall Shiru could be good round 3 if he doesn't play all the stuff out of his hand. But if he gets to hold on to an Aglace, there's really nothing we can do.
Sisters, follow me.
Okay, so this is going to be a poison, for sure. And since he didn't kill the Willow, we definitely use his order. He needs 65. I think he has 65. But hopefully that's all he has. He needs 50 on a deploy. Do we drop the guy in our hand? It doesn't trigger Harmony. So he has Torque and one other card left. And the other card is going to be extremely boosted. So say he's played so many hand buffs. Torque's got to be at least 20, right? 4. Farseer is +8 usually, right? Yeah, so Torque's about a 20. That gets into 55. Then Aglace plus 20. I think he wins if we all in. Oh no, maybe not. But we bled his entire hand out, so we won. Either way, this is a GG. Okay, I thought when I counted out the 20, if all of his boosts went to Aglace, he would have been fine there with just the Aglace. And the Aglace would have won. But I guess it does. Well, it doesn't matter. We've won because he's got no hand buffs left. There shouldn't be a way for him to come back. I mean, I know there isn't a way for him to come back. This is GG. It's a blank Sheldon.
As soon as I finish my pipe.
Don't leave me here.
And Shiro's gonna kill that Sheldon.
I beg you.
Just waiting to kill it and something else.
Leave while you still stand.
I think we just Shiro it now.
Oh, how lovely it burns.
And this also dodges the poison. And we've got this. Like, there's no way he can win this. We still have 2 cards and a leader left, but he's gonna forfeit.
I heard you're a fan of my work.
Deathwish. Alright, let's see what we're going up against here. This hand is pretty good. Actually, it's really good. Is there anything we don't want? Kind of... You know, I honestly kind of like the Cat Witcher in our hand. It gets value sometimes, but... not this time. Do we want to open with Dana or Saskia? I like opening Dana, I think, here. Yeah, let's go Dana. He's gonna have like a form of carryover in the Succubi and the Dagon probably. Unless he's playing some kind of scam triple Arrakis Queen deck, which we have no way to stop. So if that's what he's playing, there's nothing we can do anyway. But yeah, this is more likely. Ooh, and a leader charge on it right away. Love to see that. And the double Foglet. Let's be honest, that is unfortunate for him. What do we want on Shiro? See, is there anything particular Shiro would be good at? If we can get to 8, it might be good. No, because what's Toad? Toad's a 4, right? So 4 eating Death Wishes. It's going to be... If Shiro goes tall, it's fine, because he doesn't have really tall stuff. We could probably find value. So we don't need to worry about putting him back. Do we go with the Saskia here? It lowers us... I think we do. We draw the Saskia. It thins our deck. Like, you always want to play the Saskia. Just thinking if we didn't this time. Let's put that back.
Hold the line.
We can avoid these Foglets. That'd be really good too, which is what it looks like right now. Deathwish does not like to lose tempo, so he's going to have to do something here. I mean, they don't usually play Erendite, but I have seen it. Succubus carryover. Looks like he's just going to forfeit the round here. That would make a lot of sense. If he's going to forfeit the round, I think Chameleon is a good play here. But then we don't have it for round 3. No, he's dropping in theory, and he might keep playing. Deathwish has a lot of value. We still play at least one more card. Well, it does mean this one stops boosting. I guess he's stacking Dagon. This is why I probably like Oneiromancy and Whispering Hillock and Deathwish. I like the consistency. Although it doesn't get you Dagon each time, but I like having the double consistency cards. Or even just like Decree. Still ahead of us. Now I think we just throw Whisperer, put the poison out, and that should pretty much guarantee the round.
I'm so tired.
Oh, we pulled an elf. That's very unfortunate for the Dana. But it's fine. So short round where he has Arrakis Queen Detlef is scary, but he's already used the leader, so it's not that bad. Still, I would like to pressure here. It requires us drawing the scenario since we used the cursed scroll on not the scenario. But if we can just keep scenario Simloss round 3, I'm not too concerned here. Do we have our Percival? We do not. We might pull him out of our deck with a Call the Forest here. I don't think he has a punish for it. I think we'll do it. I don't think he has a punish. Like, it's been a while since you've seen Manticore, Imperial Manticore, because it's kind of bad. Well, really bad, not kind of bad. Most of the time it's really bad. So he's an Arrakis Queen that. Nothing we can do about it. But I think we just get that Detlef and Arrakis Queen out so he doesn't have it later. Probably fine. There it is. Now we want to also get rid of his leader charge if at all possible. Shiru will hit this and he'll hit the other one that spawns, so we'll get some good Shiru value later in the round as well. That's nice. I don't think he has any form of control. So we're just gonna do this, and I think we poison you. Let's poison something he's least likely to consume. Because obviously the Arrakis Queen is not a good poison, because it's dying next turn. Probably do a Toad, honestly. Or a Harpy. Makes sense as well. And here, I think we just take it nice and slow. Did he just eat the... He leadered the poisoned card. Ooh. I'm not sure about that one. I think we put out another poison. Can we get him to eat, like, something else? Obviously, we can just move that melee, so it's just more of a threat than anything else. If we can get him to waste a consume on it, we'll be pretty happy. And we get an extra point on our Harmony stuff here. Yeah, eat it. Nice. Got him to waste on our consume. Fair enough. He has no Succubus set up and no leaders, so this is actually looking really good. He has no consumes. This has to be for consume card, right? Okay, he's gonna go... Oh, he's got Kayrin from hand, right? That's what this is for? Oh, he is playing Erendite. Alright. So he is. Interesting. Good to know. Do we use Shiru here? It plays for 12 because it gets the one Detlef back. Risk making the Erendite bigger. Thing is, he's got no consumes though, like on the board. I don't think this is getting better, for being honest. We'll just take the 12. Since he does have the Erendite, I think this is good. Kayren's the only real... Okay, that's... I was gonna say that also. Double consume is a pretty big punish.
It's not that I noticed. It's
Do we Simloss? I don't think so. Does he have a Toad? Like, he's got no carryover of any kind. Yeah, I think we just go the next round. I was hoping that the Detlef wouldn't come back to this. I was thinking Detlef would come back to like the range throw or something and he wouldn't have the double consume on it without Kayren, but it did, so what are you gonna do? Now we just need to draw our scenario and we'll be fine. Could have gone for the sim loss there, but I really wanted the short round value from him. And as long as we don't... Actually, there's no way to mess this up, as long as we don't redraw here. Should be good. Alright, we should be good. Okay, we're no longer good, because we can't stop this. We could leader. We definitely do this first. We do this first.
I am one nature.
Then we go, I guess we have to sim loss to try and kill it.
You wouldn't want to hurt her, would you?
He's gonna get the order off. I don't see a way we stop it. The thing is, like, even sim loss isn't guaranteed on it. We need the value on the backup plans. We're actually short a Harmony card here too. 4 is the 2 damage. That's not too bad. Maybe we should have just ripped sim loss right away when he threw it down. He's probably getting the extra Dagon and we lose. This is sad. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't have control. We could have just thrown the... I guess we should have just thrown it. Alright, sim loss, what do you got for us?
Why should I?
Me and Elf with Harmony would be the best actual thing here. Let's see, none of you do any damage, which is a problem. And you also don't do any damage. Actually, you kind of do.
Oh no.
This is elven land dwell, upon which your
Technically, we have a
kind
chance of
dies.
killing that guy. Still have a chance. Still have a chance. Make it a highlight. Let's go. All skill, right? Sometimes you just take the chance. We still can't finish our scenario, though, which is not great. There's the Erendite. He's closing in. These orders are worth the same thing, right? I guess this is worth more, because he could consume this. Good old Toad. Overriding that for minimal value. I think we're good.
Daisies stand tall, dead
I think we're good.
high.
I think looking back on this game, I'm pretty sure we should have just ripped the sim loss on the Dagon right away. I think we should have done that and just taken the negative value. Because it is mostly guaranteed to kill it. Because so many of the elves do damage. I was thinking we weren't guaranteed to kill it, but I think we are guaranteed to kill it. More or less, because how many elves do damage. Yeah, we should have just done it right away. They wouldn't have to worry about it. Although we would have lost a lot of value. Oh well. Fun highlight. So that's the deck, guys. I always like Harmony. It does lack that Heatwave / Brayhen / Guerilla, like, immediate control. But I think that's just how it is in Harmony nowadays. Unless you want to cut Shiru. Although we didn't get the best Shiru value, to be fair. Could have maybe run a Heatwave instead there. Or then, like, go back from Guerilla Tactics to call Harmony. I was really hoping to get some Shiru against a Waylay player or something, but we didn't. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. This is a pretty standard Harmony deck, I think. Do think we're going to cut the Oak Critters in the end for different 4. Maybe a Dryad Fledgling, maybe a second Cat Witcher, maybe second Sappers for those more Purifies, although that's not great to pull out of your deck. So I'm thinking we'll probably go Scoia'Tael here. Like, Fledgling is good because we didn't have enough harmonies that one time. That's a good choice. And then we're always playing ranged because of the Whisperer. So that conflicts with Swordmaster, so we don't want that. Maybe another tag somewhere. I don't know. There's a lot of choices for the 4 provisions. Man, I wish that Panther was better. But yeah, that's the deck. Overall, pretty decent. I do also want to mention here real quick that as I see the card I was looking for, Pyrotechnician I like as an option. So I mentioned we have a lack of control. Just pulling a Pyrotechnician really kind of helps with that. So maybe Critters for Pyro. Although, with Pyro, Berserker, and you want to think about Minor, it's all those ones. A lot of thinking, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. I always like playing Harmony, and we'll see you next time. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.